Hello guys, how you doing today? It's your boy Mason and welcome to the motivational channel. This is the YouTube channel where we try to kind of like educate, enlighten and motivate each other. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a question for you, and that's the subject content, or that's the subject topic of the video we're going to make today. And the question is, have you signed the dotted line? Did you sign the dotted line? Right, and I know what you're going to say, and I know what you're probably thinking. Mason, what are you talking about? Are you talking about a marriage contract? Are you talking about a business contract? Are you talking about some kind of a contract that I need to sign for? No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about that. But what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the contract that everybody would have signed for in this reality. Okay, and as you all know, when you're signing a document, you have to read the small print. You have to read the terms and conditions, because if you do not read the terms and conditions, you do not know what you are signing for. You might be signing for something that you did not mean to sign for. You might sign for something that's going to be that's going to have consequences and repercussions that you might not be aware of, or you might not be able to handle. So every time when you sign a contract, read the small print. So the question today is, have you signed the dotted line? And did you read the small print? Right, so what are you talking about, Mason? I am talking about life, ladies and gentlemen, okay? In life, in this reality that we call life, okay, there is something that you have to read and sign for, okay, because the reality of life, okay, is all about choices. And if you have signed the line, if you signed on the dotted line that you accept the choice that's in front of you, then you should not be complaining about everything that is coming your way, right? So let me try to explain, because I know a lot of you are confused, okay? But this is something that's really, really important, and I want you to pay attention if you can. In life, right, there is, you have to remember that everything that's happening in this physical dimension, or everything that is happening in this reality that we call life, everything that comes with it, it's all about choices. And the two choices is either yes or no. I do or I don't. I accept or I do not accept. Okay? So every single time when you are living your life, you have to make a choice, and you have to say, I accept the reality that I am living, or I do not accept the reality that I am living. Okay? Because you have to remember, you've got more power, more divine power than you can ever imagine, ladies and gentlemen. You've got more divine power than you've ever given credit to yourself. You are the creator of your own reality. Nobody else creates your reality. Nobody else is in charge or responsible of your reality. The life that you're living, it is up to you, nobody else. And if you sign the dotted line that I accept the reality that I am living, or I accept everything that is being that life is presented to me, it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that is happening into your life, you've got the choice of saying, I accept this reality, or I do not accept this reality, okay? And the choice is entirely yours. So if you want something in your life, okay, you have to demand that I want this. As you all know, ask and you shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Everything that you ask for in this reality, it should be given to you, because you are the creator of everything. Okay, you've got the divine power to attract and to manifest everything that you want in life. Okay, so if something is happening into your life and you do not like it, it's up to you to say, I do not like the reality, or I do not like what I am saying. I do not like what I am experiencing. I do not like what's been granted to me, because it is up to you. Either you accept it or you don't. To be or not to be, that's the question. Are you happy with this reality that is in front of you? And if you say yes, you are going to be granted what you have asked for. If you say no, you are going to be granted what you asked for. If you say, I do not like this life that I'm living, I prefer this life, this life, and that shall be granted to you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's really, really important that you remember this. You are the creator of your own reality. Okay? You are the creator of all the opportunities that you want in life. So you should not be living on autopilot where everything is just granted to you and you accept it. Okay? Because I always tell you this, you are an infinite conscious being, or an infinite conscious energy. There is no beginning and there's no end to you. So everything that you want in life can be granted. So you should be able to be in a position to say, I do not, or I do not accept what is happening to me. I do not accept what has been granted to me. I want this. That is the law. That is everything. That is everything to do with the law of attraction and the law of manifestation. Everything that you want, you should be able to be in a position to say, I want this. I do not want this. Okay? A lot of people, we live in a life where everything that has been granted or been presented to us, and we just accept it. But you've got the power to say, I do not like this. You should be able to refuse that. Okay? You should not be living in a life of poverty. You should not be living in a life of lacking. You should not be living in a life of no opportunities. You should not be living in a life of ill health. You should not be in a life of no abundance. Okay? Everything that you want in life can be granted. But do you know why? Because you are the creator of all opportunities. You are the creator of your own reality. So it's either you sign that dotted line and say, I accept what has been given to me, or you say, no, I don't. I do not accept this life. I do not accept the life of poverty. I do not accept the life of ill health. I do not accept the life of no opportunities. I do not accept the life of no abundance. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. So you can create your own reality. Okay? You've got the power. You are what you have to remember, you are part of the divine. You are the source of all opportunities. You are the source of all creation. You are the creator or the co-creator, because you are part of the divine, something bigger and massive that creates everything, where there's no limitation, where there is no impossibilities. You are part of it and you are it. So ladies and gentlemen, everything that you want in your life, you should be able to say today, I want this. And by saying you want this, you are coming from an angle of conviction. You need to convince yourself that you can create any opportunity. You can create abundance, and everything can be manifested to you. You do not have to live the life you're living. You do not have to experience what you're experiencing. Because the only reason why you are living the life you're living or experiencing what you are experiencing is because you've signed the dotted line and say, yes, I accept it. You've signed the dotted line and say, yes, that's what I want. That's the life I want. That's the reality I choose to live. But what I'm saying to you, and a lot of people might not be aware of this, you can refuse that. And when you refuse that, you need to clearly define what you want in life, because you are the power, you are the source of everything. All opportunities come from you. The life that you want come from you. It does not come from anybody else. Nobody else is responsible for your reality except you. But if you say, okay, I just accept anything that has been granted to me, whatever that this physical reality is given to me, I'm just going to accept it. That's the kind of life you're going to be living. That's the kind of experiences you're going to be living. But you've got the power to say, I do not like this. This is not what I signed for. You can create any opportunity. You can create anything that you want. There is no limitation to anything. There is no impossibilities in your reality. You are the divine source. Okay? Because a lot of people, they just, anything, whatever that has been granted to you, and they say, you know what? It is what it is. But that's not true. It's not what it is. It is what you have accepted. It is what you have signed for. Okay, you are not this physical reality. You have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, you have to decide what frequency you want to experience in your life. Do you want to experience your life in a low frequency, or do you want to experience your life in a higher frequency where everything can just manifest itself? Because you are the commander of your own reality. You are the captain of your ship. You do not have to accept ill health. You do not have to accept poverty. You do not have to accept lacking. You do not have to accept stress, distress, everything, because you can change your life, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about saying you need to command your reality and say, I do not accept this life. I do not accept this. I did not sign for this. I want this A, B, C, D, and E. And A, B, C, D, and E will be granted to you. As a matter of fact, A, B, C, D, and E will be created by you. You can create your own opportunities. Do not wait there and just live the life that has been given to you. A lot of people, we just wake up in the morning and just experiencing whatever that has been experienced to you. But you should be saying, demanding straight from your heart, not from your mind. Not from your mind. Because this is the subconscious mind that will be talking. Because the subconscious mind will be telling you, you are a nobody. You are just gonna, you are who you are. You're just gonna be experiencing whatever that has been given to you. But you do not have to accept that, ladies and gentlemen. Your heart is connected to something divine. And when it's coming from your heart, you should be able to say, I want this to manifest into my reality. I want abundance to manifest into my reality. I want opportunities to manifest into this reality. I want more wealth. I want health. I want happiness. I want total bliss every single day. Not only once a week, once a month, once a year. Every single day, I want to be happy. You are the divine creator of your own reality, ladies and gentlemen. So have you signed the dotted line? And if you have signed the dotted line, you can go back again and cross it over. Cross it over, because that contract can be nullified. That contract is now permanent. Go back, because you are a divine creator of your reality, and say, you know what? I do not accept this reality. I want to be experiencing my life on a higher frequency, a frequency of abundance, a frequency where everything is possible, everything is granted to me, because I can create this opportunity. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, you should always remember this. You are not your flesh and bones. And you are not this reality because the reality that you live in, I always talk about this, it comes from the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind kind of like mold your character and your personality, because everything that a lot of people have told you who you are, or everything that you've experienced in the past, you kind of like accept this, that this is you. Imagine if you grew up being told that you are not good at such and such, yeah, and you're gonna be growing up, and you're gonna be every single day you're gonna be experiencing and living this kind of life because you believe what other people or what other experiences have told you who you are. But this is not you. This is not you. You are a divine creator of your own reality. You've got the power, you've got the key to unlock the doors of abundance, the doors of opportunities, the doors of no limits. You have the opportunity, you have the divine power. Okay, you are the divine source. I always tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, you are not your flesh and bones. You are a divine energy or a divine spirit that is conscious. Okay, you are part of something bigger and mega. Do not belittle yourself, because you are not little. Do not undermine yourself, because you are something divine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my battery is gonna go low. It's gonna go off in a minute. So let me just summarize this video quick. You are a divine spirit, and you should not accept the reality that is being granted to you. If life is taking you into certain direction, you can steer. You are the captain of that ship. You can steer that ship to wherever you want to take it to. You can bring opportunities to your own reality. You do not have to live the life you're living. You do not have to be experiencing what you're experiencing. You do not have to be stressed. You do not have to be distressed. You do not have to live in a life where there is poverty, no opportunities, because you can create this. You have to say, and you have to say this with conviction, and this has to come straight from your heart, because your heart is connected to something more divine. You have to say, I am the creator of my own reality. I am a divine source, and I accept this life. I do not accept this life. I accept this kind of reality. I do not accept this reality. And you, only you, can say that. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else is gonna come and say, you know what, do this, do that, do that. No, you, every single person, we've been given a contract to sign. And if you have signed the contract that you are going to be accepting anything that is being granted to you, that's the life you're going to live, ladies and gentlemen. But what I am saying to you today, you do not have to accept that. You have the power to refuse, because you can operate at a higher frequency where there's opportunities every single day, left, right, and center, and you can command change any single time, any given time. A lot of people, we live on autopilot where we just accept and follow whatever life is directing us to go to. But you don't have to do that. So this is my message to you, ladies and gentlemen. You are the power. You are the source of everything. Your reality can change today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, next year. Today, your reality can change. And all you have to do is, I am a divine power. I am a divine source. I operate at a higher frequency. I am the creator of everything that I need in my life. I do not accept this life that I'm living. I do not accept this reality that has been granted to me. I want a life of opportunities. I want a life of abundance. I want a life of total bliss and happiness, because this is going to be given to you. Ask and you shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Whatever that you ask for, it can be granted to you, because you are the creator of whatever that you want. Whatever that you're looking for, you're going to find, because you are the creator of whatever that you're looking for. How can you not find whatever that you want if you've got it? How can you not be granted whatever that you're looking for if you've got it? You've got everything that you want, ladies and gentlemen. You have it. It's not far away. It's not out there. It's not hidden out there. You've got it. You are the divine creator of your reality. So you do not have to live what you're living. You do not have to be suffering. There should be never any suffering. You are never a victim, but you are a victim of the dotted line that you signed for. You do not have to sign that line. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my video for you today. Do not sign the dotted line. And if you're going to sign the dotted line, read the terms and conditions, because if you say I accept this reality, you better be prepared to take on the consequences and the repercussions. Okay, but if you say I do not accept this life, I do not accept this reality, you are now recognizing you are the divine power, the divine creator of any opportunities, of anything that you are bound for. Okay, there's no limitation, there's no impossibilities in your reality. That's you, a divine source. You are infinite conscious energy, an infinite conscious spirit. There is something divine, something major, something big, something special about you. You are not born to suffer. You are not born to have poverty. You are not born to be distressed, to be stressed, to be miserable. You are born to have total bliss and happiness and in abundance every single day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is my message to you, and I hope you have a good day, and I hope I'll see you next time. All right, you take care of yourself. All right, respect.